Hello, YouTube. So I just finished up at the post office. I'm really frustrated becoming at this intersection and seeing all these detours back up. And I mean, that's what caused me to get in an accident last freaking summer. Like, why is this road messed up again? And they did the same kind of goofy thing with it they did last time. Like no, they actually did it a little different this time. Anyway. I don't know why this road is always messed up, but I'm sick of it. So anyway, I was going to talk more about what happened with my pit training yesterday. I'm gonna get to that. Oh, by the way, it's 6:13 p.m. Tuesday, June 7th, 2022. So I just. It's Taco Tuesday, and one thing I've been saying is I need to be spending less money on food. Like, food is freaking expensive right now, and generally, like, when I've been at Amazon, I've been eating in the break room, and they've increased the price. I mean, the prices in the break room were kind of not cheap to begin with, but since I've been there in the last 4 months, the prices have gone up, I want to say about 30%, the prices for food in the Amazon break room. And there's been no cost of living raises to go along with the increased prices. You know, it's one thing to go, well, you know, wages aren't going up with the price of rent and the price of gas, blah, blah, blah. Those are things that are beyond the employer's control. You know, they're just going to give raises as they give raises. But the price in the break room, the price in the employee break room, the price of food there, that is completely under the employer's control. So I don't know. It really seems to me that those prices should go right along with cost of living increases, raises. You know, like that should be equal. Anyway, so eating there is just, it takes such a bigger chunk of what I earn in a day. So in my attempt to try to spend less on food, Tuesday my best option is to get value tacos at Del Taco. I forget what the current deal is. It's gone up in price as well, but not as much as so many other things have recently. And it's hard. I'm looking at my receipt from last week, and it's hard to tell what the price is because they show a price. They show a price and then they show a discount, and of course it's the price is based on 3 tacos, and then I had more than that. So it's the amount of math it takes to decipher what it cost is a little overwhelming. Certainly more than I could do while glancing at a receipt while driving. Although, hey, I got a red left arrow coming up here, so. Maybe I can look at it and figure it out. No, and of course there's tax on that. Anyway, it ended up being a smoking deal. I mean, I got 9 tacos for $5.51. So I mean, no matter how you slice it, that's a good deal and way cheaper than eating at the Amazon break room. You know, or eating their food at their ever increasing vending prices. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like it's 3 for $89, but now it says snack taco. It used to be the deal was for their regular tacos. So it looks like they've lowered the price. It used to be like three for, I suppose it was like 3 for $1.29 or something like that, but they were bigger tacos. So then they've changed it to snack tacos, but they've lowered the price to give the illusion that, hey, it's a better deal now, but it's actually less food. So got another example of shrinkflation, although it's still best deal going. Anyway, on the receipt, and this has been a thing with Del Taco for at least a decade. It seems like a decade I've been doing this. There'll be a survey, and you go to a website and you do a little survey, and then you get $1 off. And granted, $1 off at a lot of places is not much, but I mean, when your total is $5.51, $1 off, that's pretty significant. So yeah, I used to always diligently do those all the time, and lately I haven't, just because it's just been kind of a hassle to do it. And I was just like, yeah, that's, if I'm doing that $1 a week, that's $4, and I tend to eat at Del Taco more than that. I mean, shit, I could be saving $10 a month. That's something. Hey, like, that's almost 2 gallons of gas. So this is now like $5.40 a gallon. Speaking of gas, where am I at? Oh, I'm at like 1/8 of a tank. Fabulous. Should have been paying attention to that. Anyway, it even says on the receipt, go to the website, 7 days. Now, that used to be you had 30 days to do it. Now it's 7 days. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's 6:19, and the drive-through wraps around the building. I don't have time for this. That sucks. Yeah, the odds of this making me late to work just seem a little too high. Yeah, drive-through completely going around the building. Fuck. That's so much for that plan. So yeah, anyway, it still says on the receipt, go to the survey, fill out the survey, and then write your code here. And there's a little blank space to write, and they give you like a I'm not sure how many digit number that you'd write down. That's how it's always worked in the past when I've done it. And so anyway, I just did the survey sitting in the post office parking lot to try to get $1 off on a drive-through trip I'm not going to be able to make because I don't have that much time to sit in the drive-through. This was a little slower at the post office than normal. Anyway, I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing at this hawk here. I'm really glad they put a hawk crossing in there, although I wish Phoenix drivers would follow the rules that are clearly posted on the signs. But then you got to realize what percentage of Phoenix drivers don't know how to read signs that are written in English. So there's that. Yeah, on that note, it seemed like the entire time I was in the post office, nobody was speaking English while I was in the waiting area. That was a little, I mean, it's not a terrible thing, but it's just a little unnerving. Like, I felt like I was in a foreign country. I see development on the freeway here, by the freeway. Whatever they're building here, it seems to be going in pretty quick. I assume it's something residential. There's no signs out front of the construction though, indicating what's going in, which kind of sucks. I wish there would be a sign saying, "Hey, coming soon. We're building this something." Oh, this is neat. So see the little flashing yellow light there? That means that the ramp is metered up ahead. So this morning when I was on my way home from work and getting onto I-10, headed the other direction, I got on I-10 and then I got off for a couple of miles, just because there was a big, in the Google traffic it indicated about a half mile or mile of red, but then it showed it breaking up. Actually, I only got off for a mile. I got off between 43rd and 35th Avenue. And as I was getting back on at 35th Avenue, on the ramp, everybody was stopped at the ramp meter, but the ramp meter wasn't on. It was so bizarre. There were like 2 long lines, like 2 lanes. It's an alternating ramp meter. And yeah, people were getting on, but it was before 6 a.m. I assume the ramp meter comes on at 6 a.m. It was, I want to say, probably, it was close to 6 a.m. It was probably like 5:55, 5:52-ish. And yeah, there were all these cars that were just stopped there, sitting where the meter would be. It's like they were waiting for the green light, but there wasn't a red light. Just that means go, you dumbasses. And it was a while I sat there before the people in the front finally went and the people behind them could go. So, I don't know, just find it remarkable just how bad drivers have become. Meanwhile, I'm getting tailgated by one of those oversized killing machine type pickups right now, which is fine. If he plows into me, it probably won't kill me. And I can blame him for all the damage on my bumper. Hopefully get the rear end of my car fixed, or maybe get another car. That would be great. So anyway, back to the Del Taco receipt thing that I'm not even going to be able to take advantage of today. Yeah, when anyway, I got to the end of the website, and instead of it giving me the code to write into the receipt, which has a place for that code, it prompted me for my email address, which is something that used to always be voluntary to give to Del Taco. Like, they didn't harvest your personal information when you did the survey, and now they do. Now they harvest your email. Not cool, Del Taco. But I guess that's to be expected now that Jack in the Box has taken over them, so it's not the same regime anymore. Which is like doubly ironic because I'm actually already on Del Taco's mailing list, so those assholes already have my email address. Anyway, so it said, yeah, give us your email address and watch your inbox, and you'll receive a coupon for the $1 off. Which is not what the receipt says is supposed to happen. So, yeah, if you've got an offer that's written on something, kind of need to follow it as it's written. Like, we're expected as customers to follow things as written. I don't think it's too much to ask that you as a business follow the offers as you have them written. Anyway, I sat there and refreshed my email inbox, the one I gave them the email address to. And I guess there's a possibility I may have mistyped it. No, there's no possibility I did that because I used an autocomplete on it. So no, definitely I typed the right email address. But I refreshed my inbox and I went into to see if it went into promotions. And I guess I should have checked my spam folder. I didn't think to check my spam folder. It's possible it is spam. But yeah, I certainly didn't see this coupon. And I'm pretty annoyed that it didn't give me that number to write in the on the receipt, as it said here that it was going to do, and as I was prepared to do. Like, I'm almost thinking I could probably just write a random, like, 6-digit number in that hole and just give it to the cashier as a coupon. They'd probably accept it. Although I'd rather be honest. I'd rather just tell them, hey, this is what happened with your website, and I'm not happy about it because I have not received this coupon in my inbox, and I did the survey. Can I please get my $1 off? I did have a similar situation to that once. I want to say, I don't know how many years ago. Probably, probably 8-9 years ago. Long time ago. I was still using my Samsung Galaxy Indulge. That was my daily driver phone, and I did and at that time it was the phone was becoming somewhat dated. I don't remember what version of Android it had on it, but it was certainly a few versions back from the current version of Android. And it's entirely possible that I hadn't updated my browser, and I couldn't even tell you what browser I was using. I may have very well been using Dolphin. I remember using the Dolphin web browser back then, which some websites aren't compatible with. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, or I might have just been using the Samsung browser, which I think was the default browser for that phone. Whichever the case was, I went on the Del Taco website, I did the survey, and at that time it was a much longer survey than the survey I just completed. It was kind of a long survey back then, and I feel like 3 minutes of my time to go through the goddamn survey. And look, there's an out-in-service bus. Yeah, so many bus miles wasted in this city with that sign not in service on. Seems like it would be possible to have another bus headed this direction on I-10 for passenger use, but no, we're just going to run it down I-10 empty. That's a good use of tax dollars and resources. Anyway, the driver's not even keeping pace with traffic. Go figure. Anyway, I think a good time getting out here. Maybe I'll have time to go to Burger King and get chicken sandwiches. Yeah, I feel like there's a Del Taco out on this end, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, I'm trying to think. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. Just marveling at the bus that was kind of slowing down traffic in the carpool lane. It doesn't even have additional passengers in it. It's a not-in-service bus. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe bus is one of those things that can use a carpool lane even if it's just the driver. It says HOV 2+ only. I don't see any other exceptions listed there. And that driver was definitely alone. I'm sure no highway patrol would give him a ticket. In fact, it's very rare that he gets highway patrol on this highway. But, yeah. That's layers of fucked up with that bus right there. That bus should be on a road providing service to passengers. There's not enough bus service for bus passengers. Anyway, so yeah, I'm using my Samsung Galaxy Indulge, and I'm going through and I do the entire survey, and then I get to the screen where it says, hit OK, and then, be prepared to write down the code. It'll be on the next screen. And then I hit that button and the web browser locks up. Whatever code was on that page, not compatible with my mobile web browser. And then me being an idiot, I tried it again. In fact, I probably tried it again with a different browser. Got the same result. And the thing is, I think I did it in the Del Taco parking lot as I was heading in, hoping to get a discount on my $1 discount on my food. So by then, that time I'd wasted, a good 7 minutes of my time trying to get this $1 off. So I'm pretty pissed off. And I went through the drive-thru and I was just kind of ranting and raving in the drive-thru window about it. And she's like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you explain it at the window? I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. And when I got to the window, wow, I almost merged into that guy because they're passing on the right. Thanks for hovering in my blind spot. People don't seem to understand that the left lane is the passing lane and the right lane is not the passing lane. Oh, it's crazy how bad drivers are getting these days. Whoa, that was bizarre. Somebody turned what was apparently a Toyota Prius VIP taxi into something resembling a truck. An El Camino style truck bed. That's freaking weird. Anyway, yeah, I got up to the window and I'm trying to explain what happened, and I think it was actually the manager working the drive-thru window, and she's like, I'm really sorry. Look, why don't you give me the receipt you were trying to fill out, and I'll give you $1 off. So, all's well that ends well, but God, it was just so frustrating that their website was not, compatible with my phone. Like, come on, you're doing this. You need to make your website compatible with, any device that's likely to get on it. Anyway, yeah, now I'm in a different situation. I waiting for a code to write down for my $1 off, and not given the code and not given the email. It's supposed to give me my coupon either. And of course, there's nothing in this here that says you're gonna have to wait for an email. So that's just shitty. Shame on you, Del Taco. not that it matters because I'm not going through the drive-thru anyway. And now that I'm looking at this, it's looking like I probably, it's 33 after, so maybe I did have the time to go through that drive-thru, but I never know exactly how long this drive down the I-10 is going to take with traffic, so I'm not trying to risk being late for work. I feel like I got time to go to the, gosh, I need to learn where the Del Taco is on this side of town. I feel like it's on 75th Avenue. So hoping my memory isn't flawed on this. I feel like it's on 75th, just like there's a Del Taco at 75th around Thomas-ish. It's 33 after. I'm gonna see if I got time to pull this off. So anyway, I spent a lot of time pitching about Del Taco dollar off receipt surveys. Yeah, well, those are the kind of problems I have in my life, because saving $1 is a big deal to me and my income bracket, with my wages being as stagnant as they are. Wages actually gone down like 3 months ago due to a bait and switch that Amazon used to try to sucker me into getting a job that, hey, it pays 19 something an hour for like a month and a half, and then it went down to, I'm not entirely sure, 15, 16 something an hour. I'm not entirely sure, because I don't get pay stubs. I just get a direct deposit. And I know there is a way to use their app or their website or something to view a pay stub, but I have yet to figure out how exactly that works. So the one time I did try to do it, I needed some kind of password that I didn't know, and I just kind of gave up in frustration. There's a Filiberto's that's getting ready to open. Oh, look, dine-in now. New Filiberto's right there. Anyway. So, got my order shipped. That's a good thing. I would imagine the customer's probably a little frustrated, because I would imagine part of their motivation in ordering from me was the fact that it was set with priority mail, which generally people order priority mail. They're like, oh, it's going to show up in a couple of days, and it is going to show up in a couple of days. It said it should arrive on Friday, but I'm probably not anticipating it taking me almost a week to get their order shipped. But yeah, I just don't have a lot of time to dedicate to eBay right now. It's a real struggle trying to squeeze in that little bit of extra time before and after Amazon, and before and after Bullock's karaoke, to mess with eBay orders. Anyway, I'm definitely not planning on renewing the listing for the, what do you call it, the empty DVD cases. I still have several on hand, but I'm not sure where all of them are, and there's just not enough profit in it to be worth the amount of time I'm putting into it at this point. Is that a Del Taco there? I can't see what the hell that restaurant is. Yeah, that's definitely not a Del Taco. Can't quite read the sign of what it is, though, with the glare of the sun on it. Oh, 36 after. I'm definitely pushing the envelope of where I can go to for food on the way to work. I was thinking there was a Del Taco right around here. I'm really not fond of this part of town. There's a Wendy's. Last time I tried to go to this Wendy's, the same sort of thing. The drive-through line wrapped around the building and well into the parking lot behind it. And it looks like that's happening again. It's kind of hard to see it from here. Angle of the sun on the horizon, when I look to the west, I just see glare. Yeah, it looks like I might have to tough it out and pay. Oh, there's McDonald's. Yeah. love McDonald's. Just at this point, I just can't even stand McDonald's. Their food has just gotten so bad, and their prices aren't that great either. And the service there has just been epically bad. Oh gosh. There's a Del Taco this way. There's a Red Lobster. At moments like this, it was nice to have two functioning phones, so I could pop open the other one. It's not recording video and look to see what's around me in neighborhoods like this where I'm not familiar with the location of every fast food restaurant on every corner. You know, the shitty thing is when I was a cab driver and I would get out here, you know, at least once a month, I used to stay pretty familiar with what was out here. But now, yeah, other than just going directly to work and back, which I can do without really passing anything because I'm so close to the freeway. Amazon is so close to the freeway.